guys, my name is Apollo Mysticos. On today's topic, we're going to be talking about healthy eating, how it has helped me, and how it has helped me improve my life quality and connect with my spirituality. So let's get started. So I think it's important to address how important it is to be conscious in what we're putting in our bodies, be it by sugar, be so like bread. We're full with advertisements about eating pizza and eating other stuff, and we frankly don't know what we're putting in our bodies. That's a thing that we have to be conscious about. And the thing is that this in itself is a self-discovery journey. I mean, we since we're kids, we were not taught how to eat correctly. This is something that, meanwhile, while we're getting older, and if we're trying to improve our health, and if you're in some sort of path in which you're trying to connect with your spirituality, well, you're gonna be aware of how it affects you at some point, or if you choose to like be open to that type of knowledge. So I think it's very important to know what we're putting in our bodies, because it affects us in so many ways. I remember like a few years back, the stress and just the sense of heaviness that I had before I was conscious about what I was eating. And it's been like a little by little, constructing my knowledge in what I put in my body, deconstructing other things that I've been taught since I was a kid, doing the research and being open to do the research and being open to receive other types of information. And I think that's very important in this process. Acknowledge that what may work for somebody else, it doesn't necessarily work on you, it doesn't necessarily work on me. We're all built the same, but we all work in a different level. So it's very important to know that the results that you may see in somebody, maybe your brother, maybe your sister, maybe your mom, it may not necessarily apply to you, because you working at another different level, you're built different, or you absorb nutrients, your body built, etc. So it's very important to do your own research, connect with what works for you, and just be willing to make the mistakes, make the corrections, and do the research. I think it's very important. I worked before in various companies, so I'm kind of inclined to health. I don't know, the universe wanted to put me there, but I work with metabolism and like acknowledging the portions, so that has helped me through the path to acknowledge and correct my healthy eating styles, or my eating styles. And I think through the process, it's been easier to like be knowledgeable of the portions that I eat, and acknowledging other people when they serve. Like, I'm Latino, so in our culture it's very normal to put a lot of rice, put a lot of carbs in our diet, and I acknowledge that there was always a crash right after the food that we were given. So like through my journey, I've learned to like reduce the portions, be aware of what I eat, what portions do I eat, and this is little by little, is step by step. So I believe there's like a major power in moderation, how we eat, how we being conscious of the portions that we eat. It's very important for eating. It's important in life, because if we overdo or overindulge, it has its consequences. So it's very important to know what we put in our plate, the quantities. Are we full? Are we eating because of gluttony, or what are we putting in our bodies? I think it's very important, and there's a big power in moderation, in eating and in life. So there are major topics in this. There's always like the push of veganism and vegetarianism. Sorry for my broken English. But I think it's important to recognize that what works for you. Like, if are you connecting with that energy, or appealing? What works for you is better. So doing little by little, not acknowledging that there are many paths to healthy eating, not just one, but not do not feel the push from other people, because sometimes we, oh, this is working so well for me, so you should try it, and maybe that push like kind of creates resistance. So in the path, like while it resonates with you, my recommendation is try little by little. I'm not fully vegan yet. I'm trying to like work on my eating habits, but I felt the difference since I've been eating healthy in my skin, in my hair, in my energy levels. So I think it's important to acknowledge that we all work in a different rhythm, and that's totally okay. I believe that there's been a major difference since I've been eating healthy or trying to eat healthy. Right, there's always like my throwbacks, and I go to the fast foods because sometimes life can be hectic sometimes, but just by being conscious, I've become more aware of what I'm able to do, or of my consciousness in what I do. My energy, my lifestyle has improved. I've been able to cook more, and I've actually enjoyed starting cooking because I feel healthy. I feel like there's a well-being in putting and being conscious in my eating habits. So whatever works for you, for in your process, in your discovery, is totally okay. Just little by little. It's important not to be pushed by other people in their thoughts of how you should eat, because it's like we're all different. But in my success story, I think there's a major difference. I believe there's something very powerful in eating healthy. My abilities, my powers, my connection with the spirit and higher realms has improved, definitely. Being able to like correct my goals and be more focused and be more present, because I'm more knowledgeable in what I'm putting in my body. So overall, I think there's big importance in eating healthy, like integrating your vegetables, integrating your fruits, integrating all that water in your life. And our culture is pushing us to like to drink Coke or other types of beverages that are not at all healthy, just mostly sugar. So whatever you can do to improve your health, I say go with that. So that's all for today, guys. I appreciate you listening, and I hope that you have a splendid day. Good vibes. Peace.